rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Arr! No offense, your highness, but your mind is cluttered with the most silliest of theories. The earth is not flat, it is round. The planets do not revolve around the earth, they all revolve around the sun. Yarr!
Well, let us agree to disagree here. But if you are so smart and you know everything, then please do share as to what the sun is.
Well, what do you want to know?
What is the sun made of?
The sun is made up of a gas that is called plasma. Because of its extremely high temperatures and its sensitivity to magnetism, plasma is considered to be a fourth state of matter next to solids, liquids, and gases. It is made up mostly of the chemical element hydrogen.
Just hydrogen?
I said mostly, not entirely. Let me finish. The second most plentiful chemical element, it is made up of is helium. For every 1 million atoms of hydrogen in the entire sun, there are 98,000 atoms of helium, 850 of oxygen, 360 of carbon, 120 of neon, 110 of nitrogen, 40 of magnesium, 35 of iron, 35 of silicon. About 94% of the atoms are hydrogen, and 0.1% are elements other than hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen, because it is the lightest of all elements, it only accounts for 72% of the mass, and helium makes up about 26%.
Impressive. Alright, so what is solar wind?
The solar wind, eh? The corona is so hot that it extends into space and continually expands. This is called solar wind. The solar wind extends afar into the interplanetary space as a large teardrop cavity called the heliosphere. At the distance from the Earth to the Sun, the density of the solar wind is about 10 to 100 particles per cubic centimeter.
Heliosphere. Heliosphere. I like the sound of that word. It has sort of a cheery sound to it, like tally-ho, tally-ho, heliosphere. Yeah, my apologies. So, what are those dark spots on the sun?
Ah, good eye. Those dark spots and splotches are called sunspots. Sunspots are dark, and as you already know, and are often roughly circular features on the solar surface. They form where the denser magnetic fields lying from the solar interior break through the surface.
Interesting. Well, what are those little explosions on the sun?
Little explosions? More like tremendous explosions. Those explosions on the surface of the sun are called solar flares. They can release as much energy as 1 billion megatons of TNT. They normally occur near sunspots, usually along the dividing line, also known as the neutral line, between areas of oppositely directed magnetic fields.
Okay, not so little. Well then, what are solar prominences?
Solar prominences are large glowing clouds of gas suspended in magnetic field loops above the sun's photosphere.
Why are you a pirate?
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, because of all this smartness coming from a pirate is sort of weird.
Oh, don't get me started on appearances, your highness.
A pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot.
And so, the arguments never ended for these, friends. But they did learn about the sun, and so did we.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. Yo